Am I dyslexic or does this not make sense? Hello guys and welcome back to Behind the Brilliance. I'm Ashtyn.
And I'm Danielle.
And today we are talking all things New Year's because this is coming out probably on New Year's Eve, if not New Year's Day. So Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
2026.
Whoop, whoop.
This is going to be our year.
I feel it.
It's going to be all of our year.
I honestly think everybody.
Everybody.
The year of the horse. Well,
the year of the horse, and last year was the year of the snake. So you got to shed the skin and get the bite to grow into a horse.
Don't you love how like things like that become like the thing that everybody says? Like, all right, guys, we're shedding our skin. Let's go. I do love it. I love it. I love astrology.
So I think the first thing before you go into any new year is to reflect. So let's reflect on our Lash business. And I think that this is really good for all of you to implement too while you're creating your goals for 2026 is to reflect on what went wrong in your business, what went good, what burnt you out. So maybe let's talk about ours.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and reveal some of our things, but I'm just all about it right now. For some reason, I'm feeling so excited for the new year. Yes. And like, I think 2025 wasn't that bad. I know everybody had varying degrees of like the year, but I just feel like so excited to plan the next.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't have that bad of a 2025, but I just know that like this year's going to be even better. Like I'm already feeling it. Like the end of my year was like perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. What drained you the most this year?
Yeah, I would say, you know, and I love that we're kind of like in different eras of our life because I think that I finally kind of figured out how to live within my means. And I think that's important for everybody is to like calculate how much money you're going to make so that you can pay for everything you need to pay for and then maybe save. And I really hadn't started saving money until like last year. And I'm like, you got a lot of time ahead of you. But content, I think that was my challenge for this year. And you really helped bring that to life is like doing the batching, doing the planning, like executing. I'm still working on it, so I'm excited to improve on that next year. But I do think when you don't feel organized, it's draining. And so, yeah, that's what drained me is like the content wheel of like not feeling like I'm doing enough, not doing it on time. Yeah. So I look forward to like next year. We could do maybe next podcast or in January. I think we should go ahead and do another batch content, like a content calendar, because you kicked ass when you did that in November for us. So,
are you doing anything still out of habit, not because it just works?
Yeah, I'm avoiding making my content, and it just works because
it's easier. It's hard to remember to do content.
I think once you're ahead of it, it's easy.
Yeah.
You've been killing it for Brilliant.
Thanks.
Yeah, you just have it ahead of time. But you're just also just great.
Let's talk about money and goals going into the new year.
Okay, so it says, why revenue goals without capacity goals fail? So you can say, I want to make this number a month. Let's just say, I want to make $5,000 a month. But if you don't have the calculation for the capacity, like you're not going to get there. Like how many hours would it take you to make $5,000 a month? What do you charge per hour? Which kind of goes back to like knowing your value, charging enough. Some people are undercharging and they don't realize their hourly rate is a lot lower than they think because, you know, showing up as a service provider, how long does it take you to get to work? How much time are you scheduling between clients and whatnot? So for example, $5,000 a month. If you charged $150 per refresh, you only have to do 33 refreshes a month to make $5,000 a month. Like
that's one a day. Well,
yeah,
one and a half.
One and occasionally two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of fun. I love actually planning in that way is like, this is my goal. What's it going to take to get there? How much do I need to charge? How many people do I need to see? How many days a week do I need to work? Because I also think it's good to not over capacity yourself. Like you don't want to work every day. One a day still isn't very much. So I guess that could feel very freeing if you just only worked from 10 to 11:30 a day. Like, I mean, that's possible. That's what's so great about what we do is we can make whatever our schedule is. But set goals, set the money, but then figure out what's the time you got to spend to do that in our job at least.
Why does raising prices without improving system backfire? I feel like because your clients aren't going to stick with you if you're raising your prices, but nothing else changes.
Yeah, like become a batter asser.
What?
Yeah.
A
Well,
badasser lash artist.
elevate the experience. It's kind of like we're doing this in the salon constantly, is like getting new things. Like, is your environment for the client elevated? Are they paying for the whole service? Do you look nice for your appointments? Do you bring a positive energy to their
Yeah.
time? I would love to add more things in the new year. Like, I want to do like angel card pulls or sound bowl or
Cute.
something at the end, So yeah, if you're going to raise your price, raise your standards as a service provider.
Because if you think about it, put yourself in a client's shoes. If you go to somebody for 3 years, you're paying the same price, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, actually, I'm charging more," but you're getting the exact same experience. Why would you pay more?
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe you upgrade your products.
you could upgrade your products to Brilliant Lash Pro,
You probably already use Brilliant, but
and if you don't, then what are you doing? Anyways, how faster sets increase income without more hours?
I see. So like, if you do speed up your lashes, you would make more money in the same amount of time. So like, if it took you 3 hours to do a full set versus 2 hours, you'd make the same amount of money in 2 hours. But I'm a big fan of don't be
Rush yourself.
faster just to be faster. Like, you could be slower than necessary because of certain technique steps. So sometimes it just helps to get a mentor or take a new class, because maybe you can increase your speed, but never rush.
Yeah, don't rush. Take it at your own pace. Do your best work rather than fast work.
Rushing.
Okay. Retention goals. This is very underrated but very powerful. Okay. Why retention is the easiest way to grow income. If you have reoccurring clients and you have that retention within your clients, they're going to keep coming, and that's going to be your reoccurring income, rather than you taking a full set here and there, but then they don't come back, and then you're just getting that random full set money, but you don't have a reoccurring client that pays you the same amount every 2 weeks.
I think there's an energy cost to seeing new people all the time, because you have to reset your energy, and you never know what's walking in the door when you have a full set. So I think it's super powerful to have a reoccurring client base, because you also know exactly what you're getting for the day. Like, you know who you're seeing at 2:00 today, and you can't wait because you love your 2:00 client. So I think that's like an energy upgrade for yourself as well.
Teaching clients to respect their investment. I think that I actually really like this.
Oh, yeah. What are you going to say about that, Mrs.? Go into it. Go ahead.
I'm scared.
No, go ahead.
I'm scared. Okay, teaching clients to respect their investment. This is really important because your clients are investing a lot of time and energy and money into you, and it's important to show them that taking care of their lashes is taking care of their investment, and they're not going to come back if their investment.
Well, yeah, if they feel like they spent the money and their lashes aren't what they expected. But I was teasing, because the ultimate way to teach someone to protect their investment is to clean their lashes in between. So, but I know Ashtyn recently incorporated that into her routine. Thank you, because I have to do her lashes. I love doing your lashes.
Right. Product and system goals. Why inconsistent lash trays slow you down?
Oh my gosh, I can't tell you. I've done this so many times, and I feel bad for people, because sometimes I see they have all these different brands of lashes, and it's like there's like this psychological thing we do where we like hold on to things, not even hold on, like, oh, I need to finish this off, like I don't want to just throw it away. But using different brands of lashes, like, not on purpose, is so not good. Or thinking you need to get through that whole old tray that you don't want anymore, like, that is not investing in yourself. So if you're using good lashes, it's a game changer, and you know that. So if you don't know that you have good lashes, then you probably don't.
And I think that the biggest goal all of you lash artists should have this year is to find that good lash brand that you know you can trust, and it will really just help skyrocket your brand.
Yeah. Well, if you know you could trust your products, then you know you could trust your services, and then your customers are having consistent results, and they're feeling good about the investment that they're making.
I think also something going into 2026 that is so important is setting boundaries, not even just in your business side of your life, but in all sides of your life. And so let's just talk business side. Being flexible, why being flexible attracts the wrong clients. If you're constantly flexible and you're constantly able to reschedule people, or you're rescheduling people, they're going to walk all over you. Essentially.
Yeah, it kind of goes hand in hand with this like thing that I have that's like, nobody wants to eat at an empty restaurant. So if you're like always available and taking them, and like like letting them reschedule over and over again, it kind of makes you look like you're not even that valuable. Like you should be so booked that you can't do that. And even if you're not, because maybe you're establishing yourself and whatnot, like your time is so valuable. Your exercise, your rest, all of that makes you an amazing business owner. And if you're not scheduling yourself all of these things that are important to your health, then you're not providing great services. So you shouldn't be that flexible is ultimately creating boundaries around yourself.
Teaching clients how to treat you is also very important. I think that a lot of clients aren't trained to know how to treat their service provider. And I think it's important to let them know your boundaries and let them know how you want to be treated, as well as they should be showing you the same thing. You need to teach them how to be your client because everybody's different. Our clients are different than mine.
Life hack though, you teach everyone how to treat you. You teach friends, family, romantic partners, like get in charge of how you want to be treated because you got to teach them.
Exactly.
We teach people.
Why consistency matters more than kindness. Honestly, everybody can be kind, not everybody can be consistent.
Facts. Be consistent and be kind. Kind should be a default. You shouldn't even have to try to be kind, but I understand that sometimes it takes a little effort to be consistent. So,
I agree.
What's the time left, or what does it say on the screen?
14.
Okay.
Social media goals.
Danielle.
Posting with intention is so important. Don't just post to post because you need something up. It needs to have a value. It needs to have a purpose. It needs to have a reason. It needs to have intention. The biggest thing on my vision board that I just made is intention is everything. What is the intention for what you're posting? If there isn't one, don't post it. Bye. Next.
I like how it says authority over aesthetic. Like, again, it's not all about, it is important to have an aesthetic in a sense, we're in aesthetics, but like people want to see the quality of the message more than just a pretty feed.
Which I also like, that kind of goes hands in hands with stop hiding behind text only trends. Showing your face builds trust with people. I think that having a friendly face and like also just like showing your face and your personality is going to show people like, oh my God, wait, she's actually a real person. She's not just like...
It automatically makes them feel more invested in you.
Because if you think about it and you're trying to find a lash artist and you look them up, sure, you're going to be looking at their work, but if there's nothing of their face, I personally wouldn't go.
I honestly look for their face before I look at their work.
I do too.
So make your face on there.
Which honestly kind of like is something that is with our society, and like we always like want to see like a face, but like if you can build that trust through people, like we have built like one of our favorite customers with Brilliant. We found her through social media because we see her face, she sees our faces.
Yeah, and now we're besties. We love. Become our bestie. Let's see your face.
Yes. Mindset shifts.
But not woo-woo.
Not woo-woo.
Woo!
Ooh, detaching emotions from client behavior is, I really like that because me personally, I take everything personal and I take everything to heart. And so that's actually something that I really need to work on in 2026, not even just my clients, but in life, detaching how other people's behaviors affect me because you're in control of your emotions. So if your client is in a bad mood and is showing that, don't let that affect you. If your client says something or does something that upsets you, or you get a negative Yelp review, detach your emotions from that because that's life. We live on a floating rock. Protect yourself.
Girl, preach. She's on fire today.
Letting go of comparison with other artists.
Yeah, I think that's a big one. Like we're in a industry where we are artists. That's why we call ourselves lash artists. And I think there's a variety of great people who do lashes completely different. Yeah. And I honor that with myself. Like I feel like I went through a whole phase where I refused to do mega volume and I just didn't care. And like some people, whatever. I just think that like, I love that we have a safe environment within our salon where everyone just does their own thing. And I also think don't get offended if somebody chooses a different lash artist over you either. I think that can go in a lot of ways. Like someone might like your style versus somebody else's. Someone might just like hanging out with you versus somebody else. Like I don't have kids, so I don't have, things in common with other moms versus like, I always think that that's a part of it too. So community over competition, always.
Yeah. All right. Burnout prevention goals. Designing your schedule for energy, not ego.
Yeah.
That's really good. I really like that.
Yes, because we should have, like, this year, as in the first year, I've prioritized sleep. Your sleep. I need good sleep in order to be a good lash artist. You need good sleep. You need to eat good. You need to go to Pilates or whatever your favorite exercise is. So your schedule should be around your energy being the best, because you know what? Stuff just comes attracted to you when you're just putting out good energy.
Why days off are a business decision, because if you are burnt out and you need a day off and you're just going go, you're not giving anybody your best potential. You're not giving yourself your best potential. You're not giving anybody good energy. We're literally taking a mental health day on Monday because we've been doing a lot. We've both been go. And we know what we need and we're prioritizing our needs.
Excited for that.
Sustainable growth versus fast growth.
Yeah, I think, taking each person, taking a new client in, investing in that, like, you could run a crazy special. I'm super anti Groupon. Like, I think that when you're throwing yourself out at a crazy discount, you're literally screaming desperation, and then you're getting a bunch of people who don't respect full price services. So that would be like the fast growth versus sustainable, versus really like putting effort through to market yourself properly, to do good work, to get the couple of clients at a time versus a massive amount, because then you can really focus on doing good work and making sure that those quality clients stay with you.
I agree. To sum it up, this year, I think that it is so important that we all put ourselves and our energy before anything else. I think that before you go into the new year, clean your house, organize your house, organize your lash products.
Get rid of the stuff that you actually don't want anymore. You don't have to save those old trays.
Low-key, I need to go to the salon and do that. Make a vision board.
Make a vision board. Yeah, plan your content.
Manifest.
We will give a content calendar, but plan ahead. That's my goal for the year. Plan ahead. Make it feel easy. But I love this, like normalizing putting yourself first so that you can literally attract. I honestly think when we're feeling good and we're in like harmony, we attract.
Also, guys, I'm not trying to get all like spiritual with you, but genuinely ask the universe for things, manifest it. I am not even kidding you guys. I'm not going to get into detail, but I have asked the universe for 2 different things, and within days, I have gotten it.
Yeah, you have to ask. You literally have to be brave enough to define what you want, and that's where we get caught up. We don't sometimes, we subconsciously don't believe that we deserve certain things. Perfect relationship, perfect business. You better believe it. We're experiencing it right now. We're asking for what we want, and it's coming.
Like out loud saying.
Write it down. I'm a writer.
I'm an out louder.
You might find different methods, but everything that I like write, I get.
All right, guys. Well, we are wishing you the happiest of New Year's. We will catch you in 2026.
Thanks for joining us. We love you.
We love you. Thank you for sticking by us. And if you're not a Brilliant customer, we hope to get you to be one this year.
See you soon.
See you soon. Bye.